Okay, so I'm gonna do a video right quick on a plant that a lot of people don't do videos on, hardly ever. Um, this is one. Actually, that's two of them, but this one doesn't have any. Um, so you all are familiar with Brussels sprouts. I'm sure I love Brussels sprouts. Um, but that's one. That's one. So the plant I'm gonna tell you about is called kale. They are a cross between Brussels sprouts and kale. And what happens is, just like Brussels sprouts, they form a little, kind of like a cross between a Brussels and a kale. See how the leaves, it gets little leaves on here just like kale, but you break it off and it would be just like a Brussels sprout. I'm gonna show you a bigger example over here. You can see these. It's actually kind of hard to see them, but if you look, you see how on the stem, and these just haven't gotten big enough to where you can get. These are actually big enough for me to harvest. The ones, these aren't the prettiest examples. These look better, like this. This would be a really good example. Why do I feel like a mosquito's biting me? It probably already bit me, and that's why I'm itching. But these over here would be a better example. And like I said, you do them the same way that you would do. These leaves are edible. You eat them just like you'd use them like you use collards or whatever. And you want to do these just like I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Some worms up here. No, 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 indeed. I'm not having it. Y'all got to get off. Your free meal is done. By this being a curly variety, most worms will actually pretty much leave this alone, but when all else fails, they will get on there. But I saw some worm poop. That's what tipped me off. See, there's some worms on the back of here, some little bitty ones. See, if you just smash the little ones, because they're green and kind of translucent, you just smash them before they get of any size. See, can you see that little bitty one? See how he tries to blend in? But I'm going to tell you what you look for. I see y'all. Y'all got to go. But what you look for is, see that little black, or that black kind of sooty stuff? That's worm poop. So when you see that, go to looking, because they in here. It ain't no, oh, well, I didn't see them. Nah, you weren't looking good enough. They in here. Cause I see people doing that all the time. Well, I don't see nothing. Get you some glasses, baby. You ain't looking good enough. They in there. And don't stop looking till you find them. Look on the front and back of almost every leaf. Harlequin bug. But anyway, back to the kale lids. There's none on this one. I don't see any poop or anything. I see 2 or 3 harlequin bugs, though. Boy, I can't wait till this rain get behind, because I don't want to throw out all my die to me surfing the rain. But anyway, look at that. Boonk. Killed you. Anyway, sometimes I do that. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Kale, they're like Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. These are not the easiest thing to grow. At least not for me, especially in this climate. Brussels sprouts are called Brussels sprouts for a reason. To my knowledge, they are grown in Brussels. Well, really, I think they're grown more commercially and on a large scale in cooler, colder climates. The largest scale I've ever seen people growing them, it was in Europe. And Brussels isn't in America. So yeah, I just think maybe Brussels sprouts are more suited to cooler climates. The first year I ever grew them, I didn't know what I was doing. And if I had known what I was doing, I would have got a really good crop of Brussels sprouts. But I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't read. And I kind of screwed up, and I never got big Brussels because I never took off. You should take these leaves off up until the very top. You want about 5 layers, 5 levels. This is too many. That's about 8 or 9, but it's okay. I have all that stem down there, but you want to take that off because you don't want to put energy into these leaves, and these leaves will get really big. You want to putting more energy into down there. Also, you have to plant them at the right time. And it's kind of hard in my climate because we get so hot here. But what you want to do is you want to plant it when it's warm enough for the seeds to germinate. But however, this is what they say. They say that these plants actually kind of need a little bit of a cold snap to make them really start pushing those buds. which is the part that you're going to harvest and eat. Which I'm going to harvest some of those bottom ones, and you don't have to harvest them all at once. When they do commercial farming, they do harvest all of them at once. But they cut the whole stalk off. That's just the way they do. But you could go through and selectively harvest what you want on these. So for instance, if I wanted to harvest some, I would come toward the bottom and I would start breaking these off. I'm not going to break them off because I'm not going to harvest them right now. But these are actually some decent specimens. On this one, this is the best one looking one. Really, you shouldn't have these really big leaves like that. I don't know what caused that. Like I said, I'm not perfect on this, but this is the best that I've gotten so far because I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 plants that actually have something on the stems. They actually resemble kind of what they're supposed to look like. So the seeds are very expensive. It's a hybrid. You can't save seeds from it. That's another reason why I'm torn about this. I'm going to harvest them and eat some and see what's up and see how much I like them, because honestly, it's like $6 or $7 and you get about 10 seeds, and I'm not joking. I've never found these things at a reasonable price. Whereas other brassicas, you know, the seeds are so small, they'll give you 100 seeds for $1. So, and like I said, this is not a sustainable crop because, yeah, you can't save the seeds from it because it's a true hybrid of hybrids. But it's that time of year, people. We're back to the strawberry. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. I just wanted to do a little video about kaleettes real quick. So if anybody has any questions or whatever, or they know where to get these, look at this. See, this one I'm talking about. When you see this right here, y'all see that? Those are baby harlequin bugs hatching out of the eggs. So guess what? Smash. I'm gonna smash every last one of y'all. You're gonna die today. You're gonna die today. When you see that little black and white row of eggs, hold on, let me get this. See that little black and white row of things? Those are the eggs. Smash the dog snot. I do not knock them off. Smash them. Because they will hatch out on you. And when you see how many that was at least 12 of them gonna hatch out at once. But anyway, it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's another day of killing bugs. I need to rip these out. I'm gonna challenge people to do this. If you watch to the end of the video, we're gonna see who take up the challenge. If you bought some collard greens from the store and it's got a fair amount of stem on it, when you get through, and I'm talking about like collard greens and the stem is still attached, it's like the one bunch is still attached at the bottom part, not just individual leaves. Like at my store, sometimes you can get them where the whole stem is still attached at the bottom and it's not like all individual leaves. Take that and I want you to shove it in the dirt. You probably gonna say, why are you telling me to do that? That's what I did with these 4 plants in this corner. I got these suckers and shoved them in the freaking dirt. And I got a whole nother crop of stuff off of them. Watch this. I'm gonna break this off. I'm gonna break that off. And I'm gonna shove them in the dirt. It's gonna rain the next few days. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. But brassicas that's another plant that you can get from the grocery store. Stick in the ground. Or if you buy them from the farmer's market, you know a lot of times the farmer just cuts the whole collar off. You can buy those, and they went to seed for me, and I got greens out of them. I got fertilizer out of them. You can see they branched off. So, you know, they're giving me some more food. Shoot, I mean, you already paid for them. You already ate them. So maybe we'll get a little something out of them. But anyways, I pulled grass out of here random. This is St. Augustine. I might plant this in my yard. St. Augustine is actually halfway decent grass. I actually like it. I like the way it feels when you walk on it. But it ain't the easiest grass to grow because of the way it grows. It grows with vines that root along the whatchamadiddly. But it's more of a southern grass. You won't see it up north, I don't think. But it's really soft when you grow it. But anyway, That's what most of this is. I got lucky. Like when you buy St. Augustine sod, if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the most expensive ones. And it's one of the easiest ones to kill too. But anyhow, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer with my ramblings. They say it ain't gonna rain today, so I better put out a little water in a couple of places. So yeah. Till next time. See you guys later.